Apologies for the bad mic quality through the whole video. Please watch this video to the very end. It would mean everything to me. Well, this video was unexpected. This isn't some error shark cancel video at all. This is just me explaining my side of things and my perspective of a situation regarding my Discord server and why it suddenly went 18 plus. Many of you know, in fact, that I do have a Discord server, which is now marked as 18 plus. Previously, it was 16 plus because of suggestive materials within the server. Well, yes, it was suggestive. Nothing sexual was ever said to any degree. I know way better than to do that, and so do the adults within the server. And no, I don't condone any sexual messages being sent to minors. I'm a victim of grooming on many counts. Sending sexual messages, regardless of context, to a minor is extremely despicable and inexcusable. The server was changed to be for 18 plus because another user had called me out for the suggested materials in DMs, and I didn't think much of it at the time. I had explained to this user that the server was 16 plus and why it was like that, and because my Twitter is the same way. Due to me posting suggestive topics, this is why it was enforced. I already made a video about some of the server struggles that were in the server. I am not correcting that. I'm sorry. None of them were sexually explicit in any regards. This video is also still up on my YouTube channel. You could probably find it. It's relatively close to the release date of this video. Whatever. But yeah, none of them were sexually explicit in any manner. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna leave a card here just in case for the video. I feel extremely guilty for this. The whole shit. And I probably shouldn't have even opened my trap about this in the server because now people within the server probably have a horrible view of me. The reason I even vented about it on this server was because I was genuinely pissed off and it made me extremely uncomfortable. I was later banned from the server that I vented in, and my vent about the server was one of the reasons. At the time of the ban, I was in VC cooling off for personal reasons that I don't need my audience knowing of. I was not made aware of any ticket within the server, nor was any ticket created regarding it, and yet nothing was ever spoken of to me. No one had ever stated any sort of discomfort when I spoke at all. While many people, avoid the conversation, it would be nice knowing that certain people were uncomfortable with certain things much sooner. I'm autistic. I can't read people's minds or tell how everyone feels 24/7. I stated countless times that if anyone is or was made uncomfortable by anything I did or said, to say it to my face when they're ready instead of hiding it from me. This is for transparency and so that I know what makes certain people uncomfortable or not. In my eyes, this is backwards thinking when they claim that these suggestive things shouldn't be stated around those 16 plus. I stated to the mod that banned me that both Discord and Twitter are social media platforms. For a server to allow suggestive material and tame 16 plus content is like a Twitter account being 16 plus for same reasons. The content spoken of in this server didn't even come close to anything sexual and was on the tamer side of things. His claim was that this only made me look worse in the long run, but I disagree. My opinions of this may change later on, by the way. I figured I would say this just in case people try to reference this later on, if and or when my opinions do in fact change. My husband has stated before that a friend server is 16 plus due to suggestive content being shared and discussed. He stated that these things are a little bit worse, if not way worse, than the things that were being shared within my server. It's also double standards as well. Double standards because you see creators with a huge audience discussing these things who likely have minors watching them. Take Queso, for example. Well, no, he doesn't curse at all. He does still outright say suggestive and or sexual comments. This isn't me calling him out, by the way, just using him as an example since he's one of the biggest creators at the moment. When a large creator says something sexual or suggestive, nobody bats an eye because they're a large creator. But the moment that a small creator does the same, suddenly it gets magnified and every little mistake is set under a microscope. This is probably also going to annoy the rest of the server that has me banned, but I wanted to see my slice on this. I expressed feelings of discomfort towards Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss made by a controversial figure known as VivziePop. Since it isn't needed, I won't be listing the bad things that she has done, and also because I don't want any of her content around me. When I vented about what she did on the server, I originally came off as aggressive, but I did have reasoning. This was because I was previously sent a death threat by a fan of Hell of a Boss. This same person claimed that they could quote unquote change my asexuality when I identified as asexual, which seriously rubbed me the wrong way. I was also previously sent a rape threat by a Has-Been Hotel fan, but I don't have any proof of that, nor would I wish for it to be shown here regardless. No, I'm not saying that anyone on the server did this, because they didn't, and I'm also not saying that all of the fans of the show are like this. I'm saying that Has-Been and Hell of a fans make me uncomfortable. If they're able to separate art from artist, cool. Just don't discuss the topic around me respectfully. When a user sent a GIF about one of the shows that VivziePop created, I stated that the topics make me uncomfortable, and someone got upset because I was trying to set boundaries. In my opinion, it's extremely backwards because they claim to have been made uncomfortable by me because of some of the things I said. However, whenever I mention the things that make me uncomfortable and why, suddenly it's wrong. I don't really know how to end the video other than saying that I just wanted to state this just in case, and also as an update for the server. So, anyway, I gotta freaking sleep.